Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So today I'm going to do a book review. The book I chose is currently my favorite book called معاني الأذكار. And in English that means the meanings of dhikr or the meanings of remembering Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. This book was written by Muhammad Saleh Al-Munajjid. He's a well-known Islamic scholar from Saudi Arabia, and I don't know whether you guys know or not, and he's also the person behind the website Islam QA, which a lot of us have probably used before when we had Islamic questions. So the book was published in 2014, and a publisher called Majmu'ah Zat. You guys can see this, and it contains 182 pages long, not too thick and not too thin. And the reason I picked this book is because I wanted to understand what I am actually saying when I do my daily zikr. Not just reading the words, but really knowing the deeper meaning behind remembering Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala in our daily life. Okay, so what is this book actually about? The author includes the Quran verse, "Indeed, in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest." The author starts by explaining why zikr is so important. He says zikr is not just something we do on the side. It's actually the thing that keeps our heart alive. It's like a medicine for the soul. And it's the closest way we can connect to Allah throughout our day. One thing I found really interesting is that the author points out, unlike other ibadah, like prayer or fasting, which have specific times, right? But zikr has no limit. You can do it anytime, anywhere, in any situation, like sitting, walking, lying down, it doesn't matter. Then the book goes into different levels of dhikr. Dhikr with your heart, dhikr with your tongue, and dhikr throughout your actions and behavior. After that, it gets very practical. The author covers dhikr for specific times too, like morning and evening zikr. Dhikr for specific places, like when you enter a mosque, and dhikr for specific situations too, like before eating, before sleeping, or when you are traveling. So basically, the whole book is showing us that dhikr is not meant to be a separate thing we do once a day. It's meant to be a part of everything we do. Now, let me connect this book to some other scholars and their ideas. There's one quote in this book that really stuck with me. It's from Ibn Taymiyyah, and he said that zikr to the heart is like water to a fish. What do you think happens to the fish when you take it out of the water? That's such a powerful image, right? And it actually connects really well with what Ibn Qayyim al-Jawziyah wrote in his book called Al-Wabil As-Sayyib, where he listed more than 17 benefits of dhikr to the soul. So these two scholars are basically saying the same thing, where they're saying zikr is not optional, it's essential for us. So another scholar I want to mention is Imam Al-Ghazali. In his book, Ihya Ulumuddin, he talks about how dhikr is the key to purifying our soul. Without it, our other acts of worship start to feel empty. We are going through the motions, but not really feeling anything. And I think that's actually what this book is trying to fix. The author is saying that if you understand what you are saying in your dhikr, everything changes. Same goes to your salah. If you know what you're saying in your salah feels different, and your whole day feels different too. So what do I think about this book overall? Honestly, I think it's very, very excellent. Here's why. First, the author keeps it short and focused. Even though it contains 182 pages, but every single pages in this book is very useful. There's no filler, and every point he makes is backed up by Quran, Hadith, and quotes from respected scholars. So you know the information is solid. Second, the book is very well organized. Okay, as you can see in this book, okay, it goes step by step. Okay, from the big picture to the small daily details. It's very easy to follow. Now, one thing I think could be better, the book is written in Arabic, and it doesn't always give full translation of the specific dhikr phrases. So if your Arabic isn't strong, you might need to look some things up separately. But honestly, that's a small thing. It doesn't take away from how good the book is. Overall, I highly recommended this book, especially if you want to go deeper than just memorizing phrases. Last part. What does this book mean for da'wah? I think the biggest lesson is before you call others to Islam, you need to take care of your own heart first. And dhikr is one of the main ways to do that. Going back to Ibn Taymiyyah's quote, a da'i who doesn't do a dhikr is like a fish without water. How are you going to touch someone else's heart if your own heart is dry? Think about this. And from a da'wah content point of view, this book is a gold mine. We live in a time where so many people are stressed, anxious, and lost. And here's a book that literally explains how remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brings peace to the heart. That message is so relevant right now. You could turn the ideas in this book into a short talk, a social media post, a halaqah session, and so many possibilities. So to wrap it all up, معاني الأذكار is a book that I think every Muslim should read. Not just for personal benefit, but because it makes you a better da'i. You can share all this to your friends and family. So that's all from me. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum.